Hello, this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader Reading Books for You. Today, I will be reading A Day with the Rodeo Royalty by M.D. Ford, illustrated by Jose Nieto. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Nothing is more exciting than meeting a rodeo queen. Dee gives Hank some carrots and a big hug and heads to the rodeo arena. She can't wait to see the rodeo queen contest. Her special friend, Helen, is already there. Dee and Helen work with the same horse trainer and have competed in many shows together. Dee's other best friend, Henry, is also at the arena. He's extremely curious about the queen's duties. What does she wear? What does she do? Does she ride a horse? Is the horse royalty too? Whoa! Helen knows everything about rodeo queens, Dee says. She will answer all your questions. She is competing today, hoping to win the title of Miss Teen Queen. She is so excited. Helen overheard their conversation and walked over. The rodeo queen will be the representative of our region for a full year, she says. She gets to wear a crown and a big sash showing her title. She's an important person. I'm competing today for the title of Miss Teen Queen. Then maybe next year I will be ready to compete for Rodeo Queen. That's exciting, says Henry. Can I enter too? The girls giggle. Nope, sorry, says Helen. This is just for girls, but you can do other activities in the rodeo. We promise you won't be left out. We will put you to work. Dee helps Helen unload her horse from the trailer. Haas's long mane and tail blow in the wind. What a beautiful horse, says Dee. Haas loves shows, Helen says proudly. I'd better get ready now. It's time to get dressed in my glitter outfit. While Helen runs to her trailer to change her clothes, Henry holds Haas's reins to keep him in place until Helen is ready. Look, Dee shouts, pointing to the cowgirls wearing brightly colored outfits and sparkling bows. Then Dee notices a giant board where judges post diagrams for the horsemanship patterns the riders will follow today. Horsemanship is the first part of the competition. It shows how well the rider can control and maneuver the horse in different directions in the arena. Dee points to areas on the board and explains the movements to Henry. See, there's a circle and a straight path, and then another circle. The patterns have specific movements, and the horse and the rider must concentrate and work well together. By this time, Henry's head is spinning. He feels a little overwhelmed trying to remember everything. It's okay, says Dee. It's almost Helen's turn to ride. Let's watch and see how she does. Dee knows Henry sometimes feels overstimulated. As she puts a hand on his shoulder, Henry relaxes. They quickly move to the rail of the arena and watch with excitement. The judges in the arena are ready. They will write notes about each rider, Dee explains. Helen and Haas enter the ring. They have often performed these patterns, so they work together beautifully. A perfect example of teamwork. Excellent routine, says Helen's mom as she comes up behind them. As a rodeo mom, she is there to help with Helen's needs. Some of her duties include transporting Helen's horse to the show, having food and equipment ready for Helen and Haas, helping Helen schedule her events, and so much more. Helen is lucky to have her mom and friends here to support her. Helen's mom is the Rodeo Mom of the Year in my book, says Dee. She was once a rodeo queen too. After finishing the routine, Helen dismounts and walks over to the judges for a personal interview. Dee says to Henry, for Helen to become teen queen, she will need to answer questions about horsemanship and other important responsibilities. Each contestant also takes a written test and then gives a speech explaining why she wants to be the queen. Then Helen mounts up again, grabs a flag, and off she goes, galloping around the arena. Her beautiful smile and confidence shine as she proudly carries the flag. Good job, Helen, her mom shouts with pride. Helen and Haas both look so excited, says Dee. They're doing great, Henry agrees. Helen has almost finished the horsemanship portion of the competition, says her mom as Helen returns the flag. Horsemanship is tough, Helen says. But now comes the most exciting part of the competition. Only one person will be named Miss Teen Queen. I hope it's me. Helen puts Haas in a stall in the equine center and prepares for the ceremony and coronation. All of the contestants dress up in formal wear. They all look like real royalty, says Dee, as the contestants file into a building near the arena. There are the sweethearts, the princesses, the teens, and the rodeo queen. They are all lining up and getting ready to learn the winners' names. Helen is looking and feeling a bit anxious. Henry runs over and puts a hand on her shoulder. Don't be nervous, he says. You and Haas did a great job. It is finally the time for the announcement they have all been waiting for. After announcing the sweetheart and princess winners, the announcer says, the new Miss Teen Queen is Helen. The crowd cheers and music plays as the winners parade around the arena. Look at those fancy cowgirls, says Henry. Don't you love their sashes? Those who didn't win are happy for the winners. Many of the girls will compete again next year. What an exciting day, says Dee. They are all winners in my book just for trying. The end. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book.